Hey everyone, welcome in this new series where I analyze some Apex Legends matches I recorded. As you can see, we're in World's Edge and I'm playing Horizon without teammates. So my plan here is to land on roof of the pretty known streamer building, and there's a Wraith and an Octane that want to land there as well. So here I find an R99, which is pretty rare, and I can't really beam this Octane, but luckily he misses every bullet as well. I Horizon Q just in case he still wants to fight. Now this Wraith takes roof with a really good zipline super jump. I take roof as well, but here's the first mistake. As you can see, I was completely exposed to that Octane. Luckily he wasn't looking at me, but he surely could have killed me there. Also my crosshair placement was really bad. Nobody's taking the zipline, so it doesn't make sense to ADS there. I think the right play would have been surely try to understand where the Wraith went, because I heard a climbing sound, but also check the stairs to the left right away. Anyways, as I already said, luckily Octane doesn't realize I'm there, and since I have few bullets, I decide to leave the building to loot elsewhere. And here things start to get a bit messy. The Octane steamed, so I thought he was pushing me, and there's another team rotating towards me. So here what I do is just leave the building, queue and pop a battery, which is not a terrible play, but I'm exposing myself while being low, so probably the best play would have been to stay there and pop a battery right away. So after looting these bins, I hear someone climbing, and here I panic a little bit, because instead of getting some info about the teams around me, I just thought, fuck it, let's go in the streamer building. And here I see a Wraith, but unfortunately she's not dumb, and I get absolutely destroyed when I take the zipline. Good shield swap, but I make another mistake. I left the building, leaving myself exposed once again. There's absolutely no need for that. I know on first floor there's nobody, so I could have just went around and played the door, or climb and play the second floor, queue to the roof. There were a lot of smarter plays there, but luckily, thanks to the movement and thanks to the opponent's Pepega aim, I survived once again. So here, of course, I heal and loot this building. As you can see, almost 2 minutes passed and I have only 77 damage. I could have done a bit more for sure. So here I take the streamer building once again, but there's nobody. And since I hear fighting, I decide to third party that fight. And here I make another big mistake. The seer doesn't know about me, and I start shooting in the worst moment possible. Basically, the seer has a net glitch, not even on purpose. I don't have any cover, few bullets, and I have a Pepega aim moment. I think the right play here would have been get close to him, possibly flank him, and only then start shooting. So now he gets in a good spot, he has a triple take, and I ran out of bullets. So here I decide to queue, use my ulti with an R-star, he backs up, I pop a battery while queuing up, and I can loot this box where I find light ammo. I think this was a good play. So here I try to destroy his ulti, which was not a good idea since my aim with the R99 is not that good. And when I found out that there's more than one person in that building, I just go back to the streamer building. Here I make a small mistake, there was no reason to pick that. Here I down a guy that was cleared in a bad spot, Well, although I can clearly see there are two teams fighting, I decide to not third party that, and I don't really know why. So after spending 2 minutes wasting bullets, camping and looting, I decide it's finally time to fight no matter what. So I try to play slow here since I know I can get easily sandwiched in this building. There's more than one. They have shield swaps. I can't really do much about it. I throw some nades, hoping to deal some damage. Now here I panic and drop down, but it actually turned out to be a good play since apparently there was a Valk ready to shoot me. As she drops on me, I queue up since I don't really want to fight here. Other people could drop on me, and also because she has a devotion and that gun is scary. And here I want to use my ulti with a really bad arc star. But here I make a mistake. I could have looted the box since I have only 11 light ammo. And this is weird. I really don't know what the fuck was doing there. I could have killed her, but as I said before, devotion is a scary gun. So I queue on roof, again try to play slow because this building is not really easy to play, and I also don't know if she's the only one in the building. Here I revived, so of course I try to push, but I'm too late. And here I miss an extremely important shot, a shot that would have let me push Valk and the guy he just revved. But again, devotion. But now it's a 1v2 and it's gonna be tough. So here I don't realize Rev is still in that room. I managed to hit him for 79, but now they're both on me. I got stuck on the door, unlucky. I managed to get that shield swap and now I can reset on the roof. Unfortunately, I don't have any batteries. Again, this Valk, I don't know why she let me heal. Here's the reason Mastiff is better than PK. And what the fuck was that Q? I hear the Revenant is taking Q as well. And now I have to fight, I don't have any other choices. I demolish Valk, but I'm too low and GG. So that's the end of this video. Any suggestion is appreciated, so if you have one, please leave a comment and I'll see you in the next video if I want to make one.